Hello everybody, it's Pavo and welcome back to ZooCrafting. So on this bright sunny day, I'm here on the ZooCrafting server in the snow leopard exhibit where I'm just touching things up to try and make this place look a bit more suitable for them. So we do have lots to do today. We're going to have to head over to the sand collection desert so I can collect a load of sand to turn into glass so we can build the glass walls for this exhibit. We're also going to have to call in at the research center so we can pick up Chalfont, because many of you may remember that I lost Chalfont. I had no idea where he was, and lots of you have told me that he is actually on the roof of the research center. I don't know how he got there, but thank you so much, because without that knowledge I would not have known where to get him from. I was looking back at the video and you can even see his name through the wall, and I have no idea why I didn't notice it at the time. I think I was just distracted due to the fact that we had the disco sheet back. So I'm going to grab my pickaxe, because I'm just touching up this mountain to make it look a bit more mountain-like and a bit more friendly to the snow leopards that we're picking in here. So I'm trying to get rid of any places that they'll be able to climb out of the exhibit, basically making everything 2 or 3 blocks high, and just essentially neatening it all up. So we're going to get rid of all of this stone here, and this is actually quite good as well because I am running out of cobblestone, so I can use this for some of my paths as well. So we're going to grab this, and actually if I had my Silk Touch pickaxe on me, I don't know if I have one of those or whether I used it all up. I do, I've got a Silk Touch pickaxe. I could use this and get some normal stone and fill in some of the dirt blocks. So I'm just going to get rid of this. That block there is okay because they shouldn't be able to escape. I'm just going to get rid of this because it looks a bit weird. It doesn't look like a mountain should look. It looks very symmetrical, this little slope here. Okay, and I'm going to get rid of this and possibly a few pieces over here. I'm going to try and make a little cave, and I did decide that I'm going to be digging this exhibit down, so I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of the grass here as well. But we're going to get the walls of the exhibit done first, and yeah, hopefully it will look cool. So we'll just continue doing this. The whole of that side of the mountain basically needs to be changed, but just for the moment we'll place some stone here and here and here. I have no idea what crop that was that I just broke, what plant that was I just broke. Like so. And then I think this wall, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do here. I don't know whether I'll continue the cherry wood planks or whether I'll extend the mountain off this way. I think maybe extending the mountain might be the best idea. But yeah, so we're going to be heading over to the sand collection desert now, because the glass is what I need to complete this exhibit. What was that? Was that a bird? Was that the fox? I don't think it was the fox that made that noise. But we'll head on this way. And something I just want to point out. I have no idea how this got here, but it's something very, very useful. You'll see in the trees that there is some sort of animal. There is a rhino in my trees. I don't know how it got there. Like, I'm so confused. It's definitely not escaped from the exhibit I have. This is a completely different rhino. I don't know whether one of the other Zoocrafters has placed it here or what, because it shouldn't naturally spawn in this area. I'm just so confused, but it's very interesting and it's quite good because that means we have a new rhino to add to the rhino exhibit. So we're going to pick him up and we shall add him in to this exhibit, which is really cool. I just saw him yesterday when I was coming around this area trying to tidy everything up, and I just got very confused. I don't know how he got there. So I am thinking it maybe was a gift from one of the Zoocrafters. I just don't know who. So we're going to pop him in. Let's pop him, if I can reach the exhibit, let's pop him there. And I've also added in the Rhino Zookeeper finally. So we have Zookeeper Joshua over here, who has a couple of things to tell us about the rhinos. So black rhinos are critically endangered, their biggest threats being illegal poaching. Okay, you're going to say the same thing, are you? They have 2 horns, both made out of keratin. And he should say a couple of more things, but he just seems to want to repeat the same fact. Okay, never mind. We'll talk to you again soon though, Joshua. I've also surrounded the baobab tree with a fence to give it a bit more, to make it look a bit more aesthetically pleasing. I quite like it. These are actually the signposts from the Zoocraft Discoveries mod. That's why there are an angle there, and I really like that. So we're just going to call in now at the research centre. I'm going to eat some of these pork lettuce wraps. And we're going to grab chow font. So it's quite handy that we have these little slopes here. These were mainly for aesthetics, but you can actually climb up there and get on the roof. And chow font, I have no idea how you got over here, but we're going to pick you up now, and if I've got some treats on me, I don't know if I've got any of those cow ears or pig ears maybe. Which backpack would they be in? Here, yeah, we can feed you some of these. I know it's nothing particularly appetizing, but it will do. So hopefully you'll follow me now, because we're going to go inside and we're going to see if we've got, if there's any news on the animals that we have requested. So if you just come off the roof, please, Chow Font. Please come down this way. I don't want you jumping off or anything. Wonderful. We can head in this way. And we'll close the door behind me. I'm thinking we could actually add some of those sensors so that this door is an automatic door. That could be really cool. I don't know what Chow Font is doing, but we need to head up this way, up here, and we shall speak to Mint. So, okay, once again, I'm not going to do my sheep impressions because that would be completely embarrassing. But hello, Pavocado. I noticed your request for new animals. Unfortunately, we were unable to contact any zoos to loan us some lions. We will have to try again soon. We did manage to get a sponsor to loan us some tapirs, though. You'll find them in the rescue centre. Okay, that's awesome. So we've actually got around to getting some tapirs. So you say they're in the rescue centre. Okay, there's no longer tapirs in this book, so I guess we're going to have a look at those as well. So what we're going to do is we are going to be heading over to the sand collection desert. I'm going to dig up a load of sand. I'm going to pop that in my furnaces in my house, and while the glass is smelting, I shall go over and have a look at the tapirs. So let's just head out this way and go back to my house via the teleporter to the sand collection desert. I also need to make a bit of room in my backpacks, but I'll do that as soon as I have stopped. Yeah. So what can I pop away? I do have all this cobblestone now. I don't really have much room. I think we might have to head down into the basement anyway. Just pop a few things into my sorting system here. So I'm going to keep this stone on me. I'm going to pop some of this in, some of these flowers. Maybe the dirt. Yeah, we can pop some of this dirt in because we've got 2 stacks of it here. We've got some birch wood. Go and pop away these amber shards. And what have we got in my materials chest? A load more dirt. So yeah, we can definitely get rid of the dirt. So we can pop all of you in there, and then we'll turn you on. And I'll grab my shovel, which needs repairing, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I've got 42 experience levels, so that is more than enough to hopefully repair my shovel. I say hopefully because I don't know how many diamonds I have in here. Yeah, I've got 29, that should be enough. So I'm going to grab all of those, and we can head on upstairs. It probably would have been better to make a shovel from scratch though, but that's okay, I can use my anvil here. Hopefully it won't break. How much experience? This is 32. Okay, that's definitely way too expensive. That's insane. Especially you only need, wait, how many diamonds do you need for that? You need 4 diamonds to repair that spade. I could make 4 shovels for the cost of that. So I am going to go make 4 shovels, and hopefully my enchanting, using my fancy enchanting table up in my loft, will cost a lot less experience than that. So I'm sure I have some sticks over here. I've got some of these. I think you can turn these back into sticks. You can indeed. So I'm going to pop those into this crafting table. Let's go ahead, we'll make 2 diamond shovels, and we'll pop the rest of the diamonds away. We are actually running out of some of these diamonds because I don't really class 27 as a lot. We also need a load more iron as well. I know that I don't really use it much, but it definitely does come in useful when I do need it. So we're going to head on upstairs to my loft. We're going to head out. Oh, I need to just close the front door. Don't want anyone wandering into my house. I'm going to take the shortcut up these vines here, up here, and I just realised this room is no longer the enchantment room. It's actually the room below. I forgot about that. But we can pop it in here, and what are we going to give it? Efficiency 3 and unbreaking 3 again. So unbreaking 3 and efficiency. Is that going to cost 32 anyway? Wait, hang on. Let's just try and figure this out. It would have cost 32 anyway. It's still so expensive for what it is though. I think we might just give ourselves efficiency 3. Yeah, I think that'll do. So we'll enchant that to efficiency 3. And we'll enchant this to efficiency... Yeah, we'll make that efficiency 3 as well. So now we have some powerful shovels, and we can go ahead and dig up the majority of the sand collection desert. So we're going to go via my Taylor Peacock here. I was just looking at Kasai and was thinking maybe we could fly Kasai over, but I honestly have no idea how far the sand collection desert is from my place. I know it's very near to my old house, which is a couple of thousand blocks away. So sand collection desert, here we go. And I'll grab my spade here, my new one, and I'll just wait for the world to load in. So we're going to head on over this direction. There doesn't seem to be any structures over here, so hopefully they won't mind if I just get rid of some of this. I do have to be very careful about the quicksand though, because I don't want to fall in that, because even though this shovel is very powerful, it probably would not save me from my slow death in quicksand. So we're going to get rid of all this. And what are these? Are these fossils? Saltpeter ore. Okay, that's interesting. I've never heard of that before. Can I... Nope, I need a shovel for that. That's my silk touch one. Let's see what this gives us. That gives us saltpeter from the Railcraft mod. No wonder I haven't seen it before. It's from one of the newer mods that we've had installed on the server. Okay, so I'm just going to collect a few pieces of this because it does look pretty fancy, even though that's not what we came here for. But new materials are always pretty interesting. So we'll just grab a load of this. How much sand do I want to take back with me? I think we'll go for 4 stacks. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and a bit. Just get a bit more. And is this quicksand? What is this? That's hardened sand. Okay, how much have we got? Yeah, we've got 4 and a bit. I'm just going to grab a couple more blocks though, just because it is a very useful block and I can use it in the future, especially for all the exhibits we're going to be making as well. I'm just completely destroying this desert. It looks so ugly, I'm going to have to tidy it up. So bear with me while I just do that. And I can't pick up any more sand. Okay, so let's just get rid of that. We just... yeah, the shovel is a bit too powerful now. So we'll pick up all of this. Can't pick up that. What else can I throw away? I don't know. Let's pop some things in my backpack. So I'm going to put these things in there, and that Ocotillo, I think that's what it was called. And there we are, all this lovely, lovely sand. Perfect. So I'll head back to... oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? That is sandstone fossil. That is a fossil. Okay, and I'm not particularly interested in the fossils, unfortunately. I do get a lot of people asking me if I'm ever going to be adding dinosaurs to my zoo, and the answer is probably not, because they just don't particularly interest me. I have no idea about anything to do with dinosaurs. So I'll head back to my place. And Chalfont was here. Chalfont didn't come with us. I completely forgot about that. I needed to put him in a safari net if I needed him to come with me. So I'll head down into my basement and I'll pop those sand stacks into the furnace, and then we shall head on over to the rescue centre. So I really do need to eat something, so let me just pop these things away. We'll put that there, we'll put that there, that there. Oh, we've got some glass already, and we've got more glass in there. I also need to pop some charcoal in there, and everything should be smelting away happily. And I'm just going to pop some of these things into my sorting system. So I'll put the rest of the sand away, and some of these octotillos and a peafowl egg. And no, that's all good. I can also put this amulet of sheep speak away as well, because I don't need to speak to the sheep anymore. Yeah, I need to eat something. So pork lettuce wraps in my belly, and over to the rescue center. So I'm going to use my teleporter system, and hopefully Chalfont should teleport with me because it's not too far away. And have I shown off this new receptionist? I think I have. We've got receptionist Prickly here, and we need to sign into the guest book. I actually work here, so I don't think that's asking for me to do it, but we shall go and check on the tapirs. So we'll come out here, and we have these wonderful tapirs. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe 4 is what we requested, and they seem to be out here rummaging in the grasses. They look really, really cool. They're awesome. So these are in fact the South American tapirs, the Brazilian tapirs, the lowland tapirs. No matter what you want to call them, they're all the same species. I'm going to pop them into some safari nets and take them over to their exhibit. So, do I have safari nets? That is the question. Okay, so I have one safari net and the rest are full of zombies. Now, I believe I've collected up these zombies to give to Seri, because I know Seri would cure zombie villagers. I think that's what these must be. These must be zombie villagers, and turn them back into villagers. So, I'm going to have to go give those to her so I can free up some of my safari nets. I believe I can put creatures into the soul stone though, so I'm gonna use those. I know that's a bit cheaty because these soul stones are actually used in creative. There's no way of crafting them that I know of. I can just double check that. Is there a recipe? Nope, there's not, but I'm gonna use those anyway. So we're gonna pick all of these up. Yep, these 4 tapirs, and we're going to head on over to the tapir exhibit in the tropical zone. Look at Chalfont there. He wanted to come out and play. He wanted to come see what all the fuss was about. So yeah, I'll close that, and we shall use this teleporter system to go to the Ocelot food prep. There we are. Saw underground for a moment there. And did Chalfont come with us? It's not too far away. I don't think he did. I'm just going to have to go back to the nursery and rescue him. So, rescue center. I've got a rescue Chalfont from the rescue center. Let's pop him into this safari net. Come on. And we'll head back via the teleporter snail to Ocelot food prep. Keep getting stuck in that block. No idea why. Okay, and we can head on to the tapir exhibit. This is like the back part of the tapir exhibit. The little wall that I probably could have made look a lot fancier, but I haven't yet. There are 3 grass blocks there that I need to fix. And please don't tell me I just chucked away all my cobblestone. I did, didn't I? I popped it all into the sorting system. That is really, really annoying. Okay, that can be fixed though. That can be fixed. So the entrance is actually around here, so it probably would have been quicker to teleport to the food prep room, to the tropical food prep room, which is that door just there. But we'll head down here into their little sheltery place rather. That's not even a word, but and the ceiling is made out of jungle wood planks and not commoners blocks, which is why it looks a bit dark in here compared to some of the other buildings that I've built. But let's place down the tapirs into their brand new exhibit. So let's get all of these out, and we'll also get Chalfont out as well. So we'll pop him down there, and we'll put tapir 1 there. We'll put tapir 2 there. Tapir 3 can go there, and tapir 4 can go over here in the bushes, like that. And yeah, hopefully they'll enjoy this area. There are actually 4 species of tapir on the server, even though there are 6 species of tapir in real life. So we're going to have to make some exhibits for those in the future. That would be really, really cool. There are some Malayan tapirs that have been suggested for the Oriental zone, so I might have to get cracking and add some of those in as well. I can't remember the other two species off the top of my head, but it would be interesting to show those off as well, especially because the textures that were made for these are amazing. These weren't actually made by me, these were actually made by the same person that did the tropical sign in the background there. So thank you so much for that. Those models are seriously incredible. So we'll head back to my house now, check on the sand to see if it's turned into grass, and I also need to create one of those paintings to show off the details for the tapirs. You'll get what I mean when we get to my house. So Chaffon, if you just come in here, I need to pop you in a safari net so we can get back to my house, to my basement. So I need to make a blank canvas, and I can never remember how to do that. Even though I've made them so often. I know that I need some wool, I need some string, I need some sticks. So I'm going to grab some string from here. I've got some sticks already. I believe the recipe is something like this. Oops. Not quite. Maybe everything is shifted along one? Yeah, it is. I didn't remember. So I can go ahead and I can print that. We'll just check on this stuff. We've got some there, we've got some here. That furnace has run out of sand, so let's just pop some more back in. I'm going to grab another 2 pieces of cobble. Do I need 2? No, it's just one, it's just one. So grab that sand. Pop it back in. And then we can go upstairs and use the printing press to get the fact sheet for the tapirs, which should be this one here, the lowland tapir. So we'll pop that down. I need to create a canvas for it, not canvas, a frame, a printing frame. Now that's the thing that I can't remember how to make. How do I spell that? Frame? And it's in the tropical zone, so what material was it that I was using? Was it jungle? It might have been jungle. Or was it acacia? Oh, I don't know. I think it might have been acacia. So to make the... oh, that's a map frame. What do I need? I need just a painting frame. I need this one. So I need slabs and some sticks. Should be able to make those if I have acacia logs. I do. I've got some acacia wood here. So I can turn those into planks or slabs. Like so. Okay, oops, what am I doing? So that's made 1, and then I need some more sticks. And that has made 2, perfect. So just gonna check on my glass one more time. That should be wonderful. I'm going to come back and get the rest a bit later. I'm just going to call in once again at the tapir exhibit, and then we'll head back to the snow leopard exhibit. Should we get Chaffon out again? No, because we're going to be using the teleporters. I'm going to place this acacia painting frame. Where should we put it? I wonder... maybe here. So I'm gonna need a block. Let's just use some dirt for the moment. I'll replace these with some proper fences. I can put that down like that. We can put that there. Okay, so yeah, it says the lowland tapir, Tapirs terrestris. Their mass is 225 kilograms for an adult. Their length is 1.8 to 2.5 meters. Also as an adult, their lifespan is 25 to 30 years. Of course, if you're in a zoo, it's longer. Characteristics: they have dark brown skin. They have a short crest on the back of their neck, which you can sort of see there. As far as I know, they're the only tapirs that actually have that crest on the back of the neck, which is really cool. They also have rounded ears, but this is Minecraft, a game of cubes, so you can't really tell that. But they are just so pretty. They are really awesome. So I can just break these dirt blocks now. Oops, I've broken one of the plants, and I've got a bit of dirt on the side of that log. Oh well, I'll fix that. It was acacia, wasn't it? I think that's acacia wood on the side of there. Acacia, it was, yes. Okay, so once again I'm gonna have to eat something. Eating things is just so time consuming. And we'll fill in this bit there, that's what we bought those 2 cobblestone blocks for. And we'll head back to the Oriental Zone. Through this place it says staff only. And to the Oriental Gardens. Now I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but the Oriental Gardens are part of the Oriental Zone, but the Oriental Gardens are all the exhibits that are over the river, so like over this bridge. This area here is all of the Oriental Gardens. So this is also where I was going to be adding the memory gardens in as well, which is where I'd add in some plants and maybe some trees, some artifacts that give us memories of some previous adventures that we went on. I think that'd be awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and place down these glass blocks and the exhibit, wherever the exhibit is. I'm just a bit disoriented for the moment. I need to add in my signposts. And what glass is it that I've used? Oh, it doesn't tell me. I believe it's borderless glass, and I can go ahead and place that down. So I'm going to grab my diamond chisel here, chisel this into, yeah, it's this one here, borderless glass. All the stacks into borderless glass, like so. And how high are we going to make it? I believe just 2 blocks high, like there. And we need to line the whole of this exhibit with the glass, which shouldn't take too long. This isn't going to be the most time consuming part. It's definitely going to be digging up the grass, which I will do off camera for the next episode, because we definitely made progress today. We've done a lot. We've added in the tapirs, so technically we've finished a new exhibit finally. We found Chalfont. I was very concerned for him. We've managed to find a new rhino as well. That was honestly such a surprise. I had no idea how it got there. I'm going to have to ask around. There is a slight chance that it did spawn naturally, but I don't imagine it did, especially because this is not the sort of biome that the rhino should spawn, especially it being in a tree as well. That's a bit odd. So yeah, I'll have to ask around. But that's really cool as well. So we're definitely making progress, and I'm really happy with that. Yeah, almost there. And then I've just got to touch up the mountain, and we'll see what exhibit we do next. I should also mention that it is the month of frogs here on the ZooCrafting server, which is quite funny, seeing as I have said that we are not going to be working on the tropical zone, we are going to be working here on the Oriental zone, which doesn't have any frog exhibits at all. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to have to do about that, but we'll find some compromise. So I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you all for watching. As always, the code is on screen. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. Goodbye. Bye.